Don't want to spend 200 bucks a month to try out Open AI's new AI agent operator? Try this open source option instead. And make sure to take a second, bookmark this so you can try it out later. This is an open source project called Browser Use, and it lets AI control your browser to execute any task you want it to do, just like Open AI's operator. And the best part is you only have to pay for the consumption of your AI API that you're using. To set it up, go to Browser Use in GitHub. You can follow this URL right here. And then to clone the repository, come over here to code, hit copy. If you're an experienced developer, it's pretty easy. You can do this in VS Code or wherever. If you're not, open up Cursor, hit this pane over here to the left, hit clone repository, paste in that URL and hit enter. Or if you're just really lazy, come over here to the agent, say clone this repository for me. And I would recommend coming down here to the quick start guide, take all of this, paste it and give it to the agent and just hit enter. Once you've done all of this, you'll notice in the quick start guide, it says test with UI. I would recommend going to this repository as well and do the same exact thing. Give Cursor this link and tell it to clone this repository. Note, you will have to give it an API for the AI you're using. OpenAI is a pretty easy one. Just go to platform.openai.com/API keys, log in, say create new secret key, and you're good to go. Once you do all this, you'll have this nice UI built in Gradio where you can come in here and just tell it what you want it to do. And I'm gonna say find flights from Atlanta to Chicago for next Tuesday on Delta's website and give me the top 3 options. And then we just hit run agent and it's gonna pop out a new browser. You can see it's now on Delta's website here. All right, you can see these different colors popping up. So these are all the different things the AI can do. All right, it's now putting in the destination. All right, it got Chicago correct. And now it's picking the date for next Tuesday. So you see it got next Tuesday. It's selecting passengers and now it's searching. All right, and it found some flights. Now if we come back to the UI, we come over here to results. You can see the latest recording if you want to play back what the agent did. But more importantly, we have the flight results here. And here's the top 3 flights with all the details that it found. And the best part, it only cost me a few cents. By the way, shout out to Magnus Mueller from Zurich for creating this open source project along with some other contributors. And shout out to RoboNuggets here on TikTok for turning me onto this project. And by the way, Browser Use has its own Discord where people are showing off the projects that they're creating. It's a cool little community. And make sure, take a second, give me a follow so you can stay up to date on everything going on in AI.